All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thanks for joining me. All right, so yeah, let's see, what do we got going on? So last time we were here, we basically got back out to our cabin here. I had done it a couple of streams ago, and then it, of course, as happens, it didn't save, and so last time we streamed, we basically made our way back out here, did a little bit of looting of the actual airfield over there. We got the tail started, so we started Signal Void. We haven't actually done anything other than repair the radio equipment that's right there next to the control tower. And then otherwise, we basically just made our way out here, and we visited the other cabin to try and like decide between the two. I've kind of talked like at length about enjoying this cabin, and then like as I've been here for just even a little bit now, I'm like, man, do I really like it that much? I think there's some things about it that I like really like, and then there's some things that I'm kind of finding like as I'm here more, I'm disliking. So the biggest thing that I find myself kind of like disliking at the moment is that there's just not like a ton of like storage space, which seems really weird to say, because if you think about like Mountaineer's Hut, there's like probably significantly less storage space. It just, I don't know, it just feels cramped for some reason, and it's absolutely not, but I don't know, maybe if this, I mentioned this once last time, but maybe if this was a real bed and then like there was a dresser like here or something, maybe I'd just feel like I had that little bit more space to live, but I don't know. All right, so what do we need to do? We need to go get some firewood. We've got just a little over a gallon of water left, so that's going to get us by for a little bit longer, but not, obviously that's maybe another day or two worth of water, so we need to get some water produced. And then I've kind of talked a little bit, actually quite a bit, about actually hunting and finding some food out here, and we really need to work on that as well. So just heard a wolf. Am I crazy? Am I hearing a wolf? I feel like I'm hearing a wolf somewhere barking. Yeah, so we basically need to figure out what we're going to do for food, whether it's hunting some of those wolves or going down and bagging a bear or something. But I think first we need to focus on firewood, so let's get out and do that. As usual, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in, hanging out with me. Yeah, I kind of mentioned, I think it was Wednesday night, as I kind of like found free time, if I like wrap up work early or something like that on a day, I may kind of do these ad hoc streams, and I thought I'd have some time today, so I did schedule this, I think, for like 3:30 my time, and then I
could eat anything right now.
Got done way earlier, actually, so starting a little bit early, but that's okay. Just gives us more time to hang out and play. And of course, guys, as always, if you enjoy the stream, be sure to just hit the like button for me. Helps out a ton. Alright, so wood-wise, we could probably stand to like set down some of this stuff that we're carrying. We're still carrying a ton of just like extra stuff we don't really need to carry. Like we have a ton of matches. The books, that's not read. It's not finished. Okay, that one has been read. That one's not been read. So we need to do some reading and some still kind of culling our inventory a little bit. Okay. Of course it's going to start snowing when I go out here. Let's see. There's plenty of sticks at the moment. I'd like to, if I'm going to spend the time to chop like logs for wood. I'd like to find some fir wood. I think most of what I've seen on the ground is cedar. I just like fir because it burns longer. So like, it might actually, I've never like, and maybe we can test it here in a second. I kind of think when you chop fir, it does more damage to your axe than cedar, but I don't know if that's true. That's what I've always assumed. We could try it though. I do need to eat something here really quickly. I don't even see any of the wolves and stuff that have been out. 45 minutes. Let's do it. So it's at 89%. Okay, well, I guess in this case we just go home. It's unfortunate. But that's okay. Like I said, we've got tons of books to read, so we'll just spend our time doing that. And we're still good on water. The worst thing that could happen is like this happens and we're totally out of water or something like that. We also need to make sure we can find our cabin. Okay, that looks not good. I'm kind of worried here right off the bat. I don't know this region super well, and so like my cabin's, it's got to be within like 10 feet of us right now, but I don't know for sure. Need to find someplace to escape this cold. Oh no, that's the worst. It's because like I'm gonna take off in one direction and it's gonna be the wrong direction. Hypothermia risk. If we could find a little like end cut in the rocks or something, maybe we could start a fire.
If I don't warm
if
up
we
soon.
need to. We're not that desperate yet. And as always, guys, I'm still trying to dial in the stream and everything, so if you've got feedback for audio or quality or anything like that, feel free to let me know. I think we're lost. This might be a good spot. It's our temp, 16 degrees. Okay, my microphone's doing the thing where it droops slowly. Okay. Yeah, it'd be nice if we were a little bit warmer. But we're at least out of the wind here. If we start a fire, we'll be able to read. The only thing is, like, if the wind shifts, then we're... I don't know that I want to, like, seal myself in the corner. But let's do it right here. And I'm also going to, like, laugh to find out after this blizzard's over that we're, like, you know, I could probably see the cabin from here kind of thing.
Come on.
Okay, perfect.
Fire's life out here.
Okay, let's do a few more sticks and then let's read. Oh, we need to warm up a little bit first. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay. So we should be able to read. Where are our books? This one is almost done. Okay. This might be a good little spot. Promise is I have no idea where we are. But we're out of the blizzard anyway. 51 minutes. And I don't have a pot. Otherwise maybe I could make a little water while we're sitting here, but it's okay. What else do we have for books that need read? small arms book, the shooting book. Those are the only two I'm seeing. Looks like it. Let's do this one. Actually, this one because it's shorter.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Let's back up to an hour. We do need food. It's everything we have on us. We have food obviously in the cabin, but like if we're out here too much longer, we're gonna risk losing well fed. Just kind of a bummer. Our wind changed. Okay, I mean that's a risk for sure. I think we just gotta hope that it ends pretty quickly here. I can keep looking for the cabin, but man, I really thought that was going to be it's like protected on all but one direction, and like that's the direction the wind is chosen to come from. I can't even get down in the corner. Nope, not really. It is what it is. A dead end as well. Part of my like thinking, man, it's got to be like right here somewhere. I did not go that far.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Fortunately, like I said, we're in pretty good shape, so even if we get stuck out here for a few hours, we're not really gonna... Oh, look, as I go behind the tree, I'm warming up right here, even, so... That might not last, though. Yeah, it's like in and out. Yeah, like right on the borderline of being cold versus warm. Shoot. So that's where we had our fire. Might as well do this while we're out here. Okay.
I'm so cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Right? I would think that it's like literally somewhere right here. The dangerous thing is like you don't want to push it too far because like
I've been
obviously
so hungry in my life.
we know there's a cliff. Okay, so there's the water, which means that it should be behind us somewhere. Right? Am I crazy? Because as you come out of the front door of the cabin, you go straight to get to that frozen water. So it's got to be like right up here. Okay. Feeling good about this for the moment. We're still doing fine. I think we're right back to where we were. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, that's where we had our fire. I don't know, guys. We might just have to... It's not going to work for us. I just have to cross our fingers here. Nothing else, we could start another fire, like on the backside of a tree, just to warm up if we got that desperate. I don't want to like drop too far down off of something to the point where we're like going down the cliff. Maybe. This feels promising. No. No. I wonder even... Okay, we're out of the wind. We're just borderline though on being warm. We need 3 degrees. Basically 4. The biggest threat we have right now is losing well fed. Because I don't have any more food on me. We ate it all. This feels good. Maybe. Is it up here? I think this is about to put us back by the frozen water. Yep. I think one of the hard things that happens in a blizzard is like you kind of get a sense of direction you're going, and then the wind will change directions, and you like lose that point of reference, right? So it's like the wind can turn 90 degrees, and then you think you were going one way, but now that the wind's changed, you're actually going another way, right? Like because the way that the snow is blowing changes. I'm not finding it. I'm sort of just looking for a nice little cubby at the moment to start another fire. I don't know if you guys caught the last stream. I talked about spray painting some markers. I'm kind of wishing I'd done that now.
Anything right about now.
I guess we could grab some of these cattails, actually. Assuming there are any. No. I'm just trying to preserve well-fed. This is silly. You know that cabin is like within like eye distance. Like I can see it, I'm sure, in a clear weather. Out of the wind. We're still too cold. Starting to get close to nighttime. Fortunately, we got some wood collected before this happened. I think I finished this book. We got some wood collected, so we were able to actually have a fire. Otherwise, if we were having to like scrounge around for stick after stick just to stay warm, we'd be in some bigger trouble here. But I think the worst thing that's probably going to happen to us realistically is we're going to lose well-fed, which sucks for sure.
It worked.
But it is what it is. I'm just about too tired to read also, which sucks. Because then we don't really have a way to pass time. Degrees. We're all wet. I feel like I know where I am, but every time I try to like use that, it turns out I don't know where I am. It's like I go the direction I think the cabin should be, and then when we get over there, it's not there. Come on, fire. I mean, blizzard. Yeah, 34 degrees. This is craziness.
I'm too tired to think straight.
It's been an all-day situation.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Still think we're okay. I'm worrying a little bit. I still think we're okay. This has just been like an all-day affair right now. It's kind of wild. I mean, when I started the stream, this probably started, what, like a minute or two after we really got going on the stream. And it was like morning time. Like the sun was just barely coming up. And then the blizzard started, and it's been going, now after nightfall. It's been a really long blizzard, which hopefully means it's going to end soon. But I don't know. Just keep looking. Maybe our original fire spot should be out of the wind right now. So if we can at least get back to that. Ooh, I can see it. You guys see that on stream? I can see the silhouette of it right there. Just got to figure out how to get over there. Okay, so I'm up on a hill of some kind. That's kind of crazy. Just the lighting gave it away. So we'll go that way. Hopefully we can get indoors. This has been quite the scenario we're dealing with. Okay, I can still see it. Can you guys see that? Can you make it out on the stream? It's like right there. And I can just see the silhouette of it. That's it. That's the only reason I know where it is. Otherwise, we'd still be walking. Okay, there's the road. Okay, I don't have the silhouette. Okay, there it is. Perfect. It's like I don't have the silhouette anymore, but... So we'd actually gotten pretty far away. We missed it at some point. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a walkthrough when it clears up. And trying to figure out where we went wrong. Okay. So food. Food is starting to dwindle. So we definitely probably need to hunt tomorrow. Do I have some in here? Oh, I do have more in here. Okay. It makes me feel a little bit better. But nothing in here is like substantial, right? Like we got the syrup. Alright, let's go upstairs. We'll go to bed. We'll eat, drink, go to bed, and try this again in the morning. Even Stalker, guys, can sometimes catch you out like that. Everyone likes to talk about like how difficult Interloper can be, and it is, but you can still get caught out on the lower difficulties pretty easily. Okay. Crisis averted, though. Let's go to bed. Hopefully we're dried out by morning 2. I think we will be. Yep. We didn't even get hypothermia, I don't think. I think we were probably getting pretty close, but everything's dry.
Tongue feels like sandpaper.
We're pretty low on water. So that was... Right, that set us back a day. So like I thought we had probably another couple days of water. Really ideally we would have gotten some water started yesterday, but... Okay. Let's go. Let's multitask on this. Let's get some wood. All right, we still need to do that. We burned a lot of the wood that we managed to chop. just trying to keep warm. Just taking a quick peek over there. I don't know. We'll look maybe a little bit for our couple fire rings that we left behind to see where we were. Part of me is just curious. I'm just not familiar enough with this area to have like known where our cabin was, like the terrain. You know, like you walk around in like Mystery Lake or something for a long time, or like I'd say I know Timberwolf pretty good, that like you can navigate pretty well in situations like that, but I really truthfully don't know like this immediate area very well at all. Even really Forsaken Airfield at large. All of our wolves are gone too, which is weird to me, right? Wasn't there like, there's like 3 of them or something up here last time. All right, where's our hatchet? I'll look at it real quick. All right, so it's at 87%. So it takes 2% to chop one of these up. Oh no. Okay, thought we were gonna get another blizzard there for a minute. Would have been bad news. I think I probably this time could have found our way back, because the road, I think really the road is next time. I just need to, because I wasn't even really looking for that, and the road would have led me right to it. Granted, I think we were more that way than really we needed to be. So yeah, so I kind of wanted to do a little wood collecting and a little hunting, but all of the animals up here have seemed to have gone away, which is probably because of the blizzard. So we probably got at least another day's worth of food, but after that, we really seriously need to be finding some food to eat. Okay. Tons of stick. There's some fur. We'll chop up some of that in just a minute. Get some of these sticks. Generally speaking, like I will just use sticks. Like sticks are usually enough. Because like in some regions you can go out like this and you can come back with like over 100 sticks. And just a little like quick firewood run.
Some gear.
But lately I've kind of been easing up on that because truthfully you get so many like hatchets, like you just find so many that it's never too much of a concern. Is this my little... It is. Okay. So our cabin is like through those trees. So we were a fair like distance away. And I was working like left to right here. I wasn't going that way at all. Although I did kind of have in my head that like, because we were backed up against a wall, that we know that like on the other side of the cabin is a cliff, right? So like I know that there's no like main rock wall that way. So I was like, it's got to be over there somewhere. But we just never made it work. I think what did I do? I think I went that way, right? I don't know. I was lost for sure. Okay, let's grab these last couple sticks and then we'll chop up some of that fur. Okay, so we're at 85%. Let's do this one. No, it's the same. So I think really if you're going to chop wood, you have the choice between cedar and fir. There's no downside to collecting the fir.
I could eat a horse.
Yeah, I just need to familiarize myself more for that situation, or do the spray paint. And like spray paint. Like I was kind of thinking spray painting a trail in the snow. I was more concerned about the glimmer fog than I was blizzards, but I'd be curious to find that second fire we started. See where that was. I don't know. Okay, well, we're safe now. I'll tell you what, guys, I am like thrilled that it's Friday. No, I know I've been talking about like starting this new job, and it's what is this? The end of my this is my end of my second week, but I'm just still just like glad it's Friday. I'm glad to be done for the week. It's almost worse now because like a lot of what I'm doing is just like the, you know, started a new job stuff. So it's not like I'm even really like got a ton of work to do, or I'm like doing a ton of work. It's just like constant trainings and people being like, oh, do you know how to do XYZ? Which I'm thankful for, or like I'm thankful for people that like want to like help me learn the ins and outs and stuff, but at the same time I'm like, it's tiring. Like I'm ready to just kind of get in the groove. I was hoping that would fit in there. Maybe I just don't, I was talking about like feeling a little bit of like not liking this place as much as I was, but I think maybe it's just because like when I'm in Mountaineer's Hut, like I generally in my head know where everything goes, right? Like I know I put my water here, I know I put my sticks, you know, here, I know I put my tools here, and I think maybe it's just like I kind of feel like I'm in someone else's home. You know what I mean? Like I don't know where I want things to go quite yet. All right, we'll dig into one of these. We really need the calories. How are we looking on water? We have a half gallon. Just trying to decide if we should make the water now or hunt. But really to hunt, I gotta have animals to spawn, and I don't think we really are. Trying to put my wood in this little cart. Okay. Maybe if we go in, let's just kill an hour here. Let's go inside. Let's read for an hour. We'll read for an hour and then go see if that like forces them to spawn. Oh, the door was open the whole time. I don't see him anywhere. Ooh, I hear some. But he sounded pretty far that way. Farther than I probably want to go. But let's look at the food situation. So I'm gonna need to eat tonight as well. It's getting pretty scarce. I really want to save some of the syrup for cooking, but if I have to eat it, I will. Yep, our stomach's growling. Well, let's go see. Let's just maybe do a quick lap and see if there's any wolves or anything in the near vicinity. See if we can't bag one or two. And then we can come back and do maybe a little bit of joint cooking and water making. Don't really need that out at the moment. In fact, I may just use the revolver since food is pretty scarce at the moment, and just get it done with. See, I thought I was that. Okay, there they are. Maybe we did go this way at one point. I thought I went this way the whole time because we walked around in the water so much. Like I kind of want to say that that second fire is around this corner, but I don't know for sure. we think we can hit one of these wolves. Let's try to find a escape route before we do this. It's like if I could get up there, that would be perfect. Can't. Oh, he's going after what? Ptarmigan? That would actually, if he gets a rabbit, I don't know what's over there. I heard ptarmigan. You get it? Kind of sounds like it. Yeah, he's eating. I've never seen a wolf get a ptarmigan before. I've just never seen it. So I didn't think they, I actually like thought they could not. I thought it was just the rabbits, but definitely sounds like he's eating. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, he did. Alright, well, hopefully we can hit the shot. Been a little suspect at that lately. Got it. Right, where's the other one? He's angry. Killed his buddy. God, I keep getting stuck in that scene. Trying to get somewhere where he can't. That was terrible. No, don't want the rock. Come on. I had so long to try and do something there. I better not stray too far from this. I thought the cliff was that way. No, there's still room, I guess. What if you could run them off the cliff? And like that was the hunting method, like the deer. Like you could herd them. Still running. My fear is that I will get like out of this spot and then he will stop and be right on top of me. So I've definitely had that happen in the past. Maybe if I hide. I suppose I could run down and grab one of my arrows. I could also just try to hit him.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Tough call. It's been running for a while though. If he would go that way, I would move on. Getting twitchy. What are you doing? Come on. I need him to do something like that, like right in front of me. Gets stuck on something. I'm surprised he hasn't stopped running yet. I just need to man up and take the shot. Oh, I thought he was going to come up here. The problem is if I miss, it really doesn't do anything for me because he's just going to keep running. Yes, the zoomies, yeah. It's a pretty accurate description. Against my better judgment. Come down here. Did this arrow break? Why did this... Oh, this is ptarmigan. I was like, what is that? Oh, I don't want to launch it that way. If I go that way, then it's going to go over the side of the cliff. I'll never see it again. I need to keep it pointed down if I'm going to shoot in that direction, so I don't lose that arrow. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but if I know it's a risk, I might as well avoid it, right? Like, there's no sense in just throwing it away to throw it away. Getting thirsty. This is ridiculous. Nope, don't go that way. Come to me, come to me. Come to me, I'm out of stamina. I could track him faster with the mouse. Maybe we'll do that. He comes back up. Oh, what? I tried to shoot, and I feel like that would have been perfect. Alright, I'm over it. Where'd he go? Okay, hit him. I think that'll keep him from bothering us at least, maybe. We'll see. Oh, man. A long week. Minutes, 27 with the knife. I think we still have plenty of whetstone, so I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully, like, it would be great, perfect scenario if he'd just bleed out right over there too, and then we'd have two of them right next to each other.
Something's gotta go.
Still being a doofus. Goodness gracious. So we shot him, we hit him with an arrow, just that arrow broke. He's still doing his thing though. Did I take all that wolf? Or just the meat? Just the meat. Should probably finish him off. Problem is now we've got that stuff in our possession. This will take me another 40 minutes. Let's drop that. Okay. All right, let's see if we can find our way back. It's low visibility. I guess we'll just look for him tomorrow. We'll probably wake up first thing in the morning and do our cooking. Because we're like, right, we need food. We've got enough to make it through the night and whatnot, but by the time morning rolls around, we need to be really getting on top of that. And water.
Too much stuff to carry.
Okay, those are my footsteps. Let's go this way. Okay, I can see the.
I need to find a place to rest.
And that's the tree. I looked at this tree when I thought about places where we could safely shoot from. So I know that this is the right way. I guess you'd call this like a retaining wall or a guardrail or whatever. It's kind of like a big landmark for me to know for sure that our thing is up here. I don't know, surviving up here might be a little more than we bargained for. And the pelts. Make this a back doormat. Okay. Food. Let's see what we got. We got some tomato soup, jerky, chocolate, granola bar, and let's do some crackers. Okay. Let's eat.
So tired.
I think if it's going to be this much trouble, like I talked about just trying to survive up here for a while, but if it's going to be this much trouble, we may just end up jumping into Signal Void. I don't know. I'm undecided still, but it's kind of the way I'm leaning at the moment. How much stuff did we haul out here? Our pots need to come back with us for sure. I'm just like, if I leave, what do I need to take? I think our lantern is fueled. It is, okay. I'm just looking because we got some fuel over there. Take some of the tools, the bedroll, the 2 pots at least. I think everything else, what is in here? Some sewing kits. We'd probably take the sewing kits with us just because I think those are important. But otherwise, man, I think we could leave some of the stuff out here. When we can always, like, know that we left some stuff out here. I don't know. If that's the route we decide to go. Like I said, I'm kind of undecided about it, but man, this first couple days of being up here has not been smooth sailing. It's kind of why I'm having second guesses. I got stuff that I definitely want to do in this run. I don't want to get up here and have it be the end of us. So we'll see. I don't know. Still undecided. Okay. It's early morning. We do need to, regardless of all that, we do need to spend the day making water. So that's really our priority, and then we can do some decision making later. We're up early. Let's go ahead and read instead of passing time. So that'll finish that book. We have one more book on us to finish reading. Kill an hour or 2 here. Okay. What am I carrying for extra books? That's red. These are all red except for the small arms. Let's put them in the bathtub. I can't. I wish I could get rid of the bathtub. Like harvest it for scrap. Like 300 scrap metal. Just put my books in it. Okay. What's it like out here? It's snowing. Not the worst thing in the world. We just don't want a blizzard. We need to figure out what a good spot for this fire is going to be. It's kind of like blocked by the wind a little bit. I was kind of looking at this spot, but I don't know, really. We could go like over to the wall where we had our fire during the blizzard, but it's pretty far from our cabin. We'll just go here until we have bad luck with it, I guess, and then if we need to find a better spot, we will. Need to go in and get my pots. Grab our wolf meat. We'll focus on water first because we do still have some food. So if we could get like 2 gallons made, then we can start on our wolf meat. Really, it might not be a bad thing also to make like some overage in water if I'm gonna like, because what I could do is like load this place. Oh, we have water in here, don't we? Yeah, there's a little in there, but not a ton. set this place up as like a, you know, a cache almost. And so if we ever come back, we know that we've got water ready to go over here. Granted, it's kind of on the far side of the region, but regardless. Okay. Read while that boils. 24 minutes past time. Okay, so that's a gallon. Take that. So what is that, 2 gallons? Shoot, I might as well keep going. Let's shoot for 4 gallons.
Too heavy.
It's going pretty fast. I forget that, like, you know, cooking level, I think it is, makes your water go faster. So it's not taking as long as I thought it would. Where's my book? And then that way we can leave a gallon or 2 behind. Alright, so this will be our last round of water. Thought I heard something. Don't know what it was. Probably wasn't anything, to be honest. Yeah, blew our fire out. That was the risk we were running. Can I... It's so close. Can I, like... just steam roll the rest of this water? Looks like if I keep bumping it with sticks. Ugh. One of these... Yeah, it's too windy. That's a bummer. Oh, it got done though. Okay, perfect. That's kind of a buzzkill though, because we didn't get any of our meat cooked. Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. This is really not a good spot either, but I think it's out of the wind. There's just not a good spot up here. I love the spot at Mountaineer's Hut because it's blocked on like the majority of where wind could possibly get to it. So it's like always willing or always able to have a fire going. Whereas here, there's just not really a decent spot for an outdoor fire. Obviously, I could do the one indoors, but I don't really want to because it's a single burner. Would this be okay? Can I fit one in here somewhere? We'll try it. Use the mag glass. Guys, I appreciate again you tuning in.
Neat.
Hanging out with me.
Why didn't that work?
If you haven't yet and wouldn't mind doing so, I'd appreciate if you'd hit the like button for me. Is it too windy here now? Might be.
Come on.
Yeah, I think
Damn it.
Well, it's telling me I'm wind blocked. I think it's just because I'm using the mag glass. I think I'm just happening to fail. Right there. Because it's still letting me try. Let's just do that. See what happens. Oh, man. See what time it is when we're done with this. I'm gonna be sad if this one immediately goes out as well. This might just be a better spot for always. And I mean, I don't know. I guess you could survive here. It just depends on how much time of yours you want to spend hunting. Do need a drink. Why did I make more water, guys? Why did I do that? I was supposed to be cooking my meat.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Just not paying attention. Alright, let's go get some. Just not paying attention to what I'm doing. Cook. Cook. I don't have anything left to read, so we pretty much just have to pass the time. Oops. Fine. This is really not very much food. This is like a day and a half.
Getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Could make some herbal tea, I guess. How does the thermos work? I've never used a thermos. Leave that there. Guess we could try it. We need to set down some of this water. We're super heavy.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Well, let's drop 3.5 gallons of it. Okay. We don't have to do this all now, but yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about last time. Is I hate how some of them won't let you put stuff very close together. Anyway, let's see. Let's go ahead and eat something. This is really like a kind of the edge of the earth place to try to survive, I feel like. I feel like this and the cabin, I forget what it's called. The cabin in Ash Canyon that is like up in the top, on top of the plateau. I feel like these two areas have a lot of similarities. Granted, the benefit of that one, or the upside of that one, is there's a bear that walks right up to it. So you've got some easy hunting versus us, who all we've really got up here is some ptarmigan and some wolves. Which, speaking of, I need to find that second wolf. So I think our second fire that we had the other day was right on the other side of there, if I'm guessing. But maybe we start...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I think for Signal Void, don't we need to find a signal here in the region, like during the Glimmer Fog? Maybe we work on that, like passively. I think we need that to happen before we can like progress. So we're kind of need to bide our time anyway. This is frustrating. I can't really pack it in there very tight. I'd like to put them like side by side, sardine them in there, but the way that the like collision works in this game sometimes is a little head scratching. Okay. I always love the way that the fires look at night. Oops, I didn't mean to drink that, but that's okay. I suppose we just go to bed. Unless there's another aurora, we could go look for our signal. I imagine you can look for it during an aurora or during glimmer fog. I don't know that for sure, but it seems to make logical sense.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's go up here. Pass some time. Any auroras out tonight? Does not look like it. Nor do I have the sound. Okay. Munch on him. This was a small one, I think. Yep. Yeah, so we have that other wolf out there. We could go find that, but even like that one wolf didn't really yield as much in the way of meat. So I kind of question whether or not if we were gonna rely on wolves as our food source up here, if they would respawn fast enough for us. And I kind of have my doubts on that. We dropped a few frames at some point, but okay. Let's go to bed. See what the morning brings us. The blizzard. Great. See if we pass a little time. Nope. Okay, well, what can we work on? Anything need repaired? Our pants could both use some love. We need cloth. I think I put all my cloth in here. Yep. So let's work on that while we're kind of stranded indoors. And then, I don't know. I don't know where we'll go from here. What we'll do next. Is a coat looking 89, 87, 98, 89. Ooh, these could use some love. We're down in the 50s. So I like repositioned my camera a little bit. And I feel like it's like, drop my desk a little bit. That helps, but I feel like a floating head as I look over there. Anyway, failed again, huh? And again. Fortunately, we have plenty of cloth. 187, 89, 83, 91. I think that's really all we can do. The hat could use repairs, but I don't have any rabbit pelts, so... man, what else can we do? While we're waiting, we can harvest these broken arrows. And then let's look at the notations for signal void. So I think we need to find something else before we can like really leave the region. So we need to check that out. Anything else in here worth noting? 82 on 88. It would be cool to get well fed again before we leave, but we don't have a ton of food. Alright, signal void. Okay, okay, we repaired the transmitter. That doesn't really give us the detail. Where's the note? No left behind. Is it one of these? this one? No. Will I even... Okay, this is it. Okay, so... Is it going to even tell me that I need to find something in here? Scatter, the prone, do your survey maps. Survey map. But initial reports have picked up some signal interference. Unusual transmissions in the following locations in lower Great Bear. So see, that doesn't say anything about there being something here. I thought there was. But maybe it's not in this region. So it may be okay to just go. But I don't know. We need to sort through some inventory if we're gonna pack up. Nine pounds of sticks, that's not helping us any. Drop them over here. It just sucks because there's not much that we can do indoors right now. Most of our clothes are in pretty good shape, so there's nothing really to repair. How are our knives and stuff looking? I guess I could spend some time sharpening. It's not the most entertaining, I know, but... we're kind of just stranded. We have a bunch of meds here as well. We should probably take some of those with us if we're gonna leave. I don't know. I don't know for sure that we are yet, but maybe if at minimum we'll go down to the hangars for a day or something. Maybe we can do a little hunting to and fro. Oh, and you know what? We really should go over to the other cabin and grab the arrows that were there, and maybe the bow that's over there. Forgot about that as well. So there's some things we can go do. We just need the weather to cooperate. What did that get our knife to? We are at 100%. Okay, let's do this for a while. I do think we also left some equipment and stuff back at the hangar. Like I know we got an improvised hatchet that I think we left. I know that that's over there, so I'm interested to see what else I left. That's at 97%. These blizzards, man, in this region, they just last all day. This one might literally last all day. Nope. Okay, it ends right as the sun's going down. Right at dusk. Alright, how much water are we carrying? Okay, we got plenty of water on us. Let's drink this little guy. Are these looking 38%? I'm really not carrying any food. I may go ahead and 1, 2, just as some backup, and then I'll grab the meat as well. Fresh wolf meat, fresh wolf meat. I think we go ahead and eat one too, because we're already pretty hungry. And then let's make sure, grab this. I'm not necessarily like leaving, but I'm gonna grab some stuff here, and we may venture out. I should probably take 1 pot at least, just as a precautionary kind of thing. We're at 80 pounds. terrible, but it's not good. Okay, and let's go towards the other cabin. Maybe we'll sleep over there tonight, if we can make it there before the sun goes down completely, or we get exhausted or something like that. Oh, second here. Okay. So when we came over here the first time, we walked like below this shelf the whole time. So I'm wondering if we can just go this way, if it'll take us most of the way there. And like we can maybe scale down the side of the, I think that might be our dead wolf there. Scale down the side of the cliff that we couldn't just walk up the first time. Oh, well, ooh, we got an aurora. Actually gives us a bit of a reason to be out. Where am I? There we go. Let's just keep this thing out and see what happens. Kind of switch it back and forth periodically. There may not be anything up here or anything in the area, but it doesn't hurt to try to look. I was gonna check. I keep saying I was gonna check and then I don't do it. If that was where we no, that wasn't where we had our second fire. Was it right here? Yep, there it is. So this is where we were sitting for a while during our blizzard. So really, we kind of went all over the place. We were all the way over here and then all the way over there. We were pretty much everywhere but our cabin. Alright, those couple maple saplings. Do we want to get those? I'm just thinking like... Let's just leave him for now. And then I see him, obviously. Let's check for some feathers. I don't really want to harvest him right now with what we're doing. It's just kind of not in the plans. I don't want to get stuck. Oh, that's a dead end. Yeah, definitely don't wedge my way back there. I was thinking this would go farther up here, honestly. Boom, we got well fed back. Cool. I thought this would go like all the way along this cliff face, I guess you could say. It didn't really go very far at all. Can we do it? Alright, we made it. Part of me wants to go out that way a ways and see if we can... There wouldn't be a blizzard during an aurora. That would just be silly, right? Just some high winds. Yeah, I was going to head towards that cabin, but now I'm kind of thinking that we keep this bad boy out and do a little looking around. It's a pretty strong signal. Go this way. It drops off. I go this way. Definitely this way. Okay, let's just keep going. It's exciting. It's like looking for treasure. The runway. Still, the runway looks so cool, all lit up. What is the light? I think it just blinks as it goes. I'm talking about the light on the side of the radio. Like, gets really bright like that. I didn't know if it meant like I was spot on or what, but I think it just pulses slowly. I don't think there's really any secret to it or anything like that. I would have thought we'd have found this thing already. It's beeping now. I wonder if it's going to beep faster. It's been so long since I did this that I don't remember. Yeah, it's getting faster. Thought I heard footsteps. There's a wolf on the ridge over there. There's two. Just making sure there's not any. I swear that I hear the like more footsteps, but I think it's just my imagination. Getting louder. Louder, faster. Oh. I don't. Cool.
I think I can use this.
Okay, I guess. I wonder how many of those there are. I wonder if there's more or they're pretty limited. Makes me want to just like explore everything with this. Problem is obviously it only works during glimmer fog or the aurora. Glimmer fog you can't see anything, so it's like, right, like it's fog. So I could follow this if I could find a signal. I could follow the radio based on the signal, but I can't like visually see anything. Check this while we're over here. Anything good? Poor guy. Okay. See, if I sit up like I'm supposed to, then my camera's spot on, but usually I end up slouching. A bed. Ooh, I could sleep in here. It's relatively warm. The instrumentation is all lit up. Some stuff to search. Really want to kind of keep moving so we maximize the amount of time with the radio. Are these worth searching?
This stuff will come in handy.
I mean, that would be if you didn't have a code already. Books. And then this has actually got a flare gun in it. It does. It's got a full flare gun. I'm going to skip it, though. I mean, I think I've got 2 of those already, and I'll never use them. I just never do, so. It's just weight that I don't need to carry right now. So I'm just going to skip it. So is he supposed to have... Yeah. So he was supposed to have hit these. Oh, no. Maybe it's just the stream. I was kind of thinking it was like broken... And maybe it is, like, broken trees, because he hit the trees coming down, maybe. Okay. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna... There's not gonna be any caches or anything out on the ice, so we might as well stay out here in the snow. I guess we'll just kind of work our way towards the hangar with this. So we kind of got a stopping place in mind for the night, but we'll be able to keep searching for a while. If it stays warm enough, we could also just sleep outdoors. It's a little bit dangerous, but it means we could go farther tonight with this.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Sorry, I keep checking my messages. My little one's got doctor's appointments this afternoon, so just keeping an eye out for updates and whatnot. Nothing crazy, just their normal checkup visits, but still just keep my eyes and ears open. I mean, that last one we picked up from pretty far away. We are getting pretty tired too, though. I may go up in this, like, plateau looking thing here. And maybe we'll find a little spot to sleep. It's still only midnight, though. I hate to waste time. I'm just getting so tired. And, like, thereby getting slower as well. It'd be cool, well, I don't know. I just like the way that that looks lit up like that. It's pretty cool. Trying to think like what other locations would look cool like that. Like Mountain Town would be pretty cool. I don't know that I've ever really stopped to like look at Mountain Town during an aurora if it looks similar to that. Obviously that's an airfield, so there's a ton of light, but nothing. kind of keeping an eye. There's a wolf out there. And he's moving pretty quick. I am carrying some meat. But I should be really low scent-wise. But he's moving pretty aggressively. He's not coming straight towards me, but sometimes they'll go really fast at the direction they first pick you up. Yeah, he's coming. He is angled back towards me now. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's pretty far away. But he does look like he's coming for me. Which if I find a spot that I want to lay down, I can drop the meat and that'll keep him off me. Plus we really, honestly, probably ought to eat the meat anyway, so. But he's like long distance tracking me. Yeah, oh man, look at that. Look at them all. Can you guys see that? I hope you can see that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and they're all coming. Like if you've ever watched them, what they'll do is when they first pick up your scent, they zoom to that spot, and then if they pick you up again after that, then they'll change course and they'll come towards you, and then that repeats itself, and they're all like that first one was zooming right towards the line that I was walking, so I had a feeling that he was on to us, and then obviously and then he turned right to face me, so I figured of course he's coming for us, and then there's 5 or 6 of them down there now. So, I don't know, I'm starting to feel like this is a bust. Maybe we found the one thing there is to find. The other thing we have not found is like a cave or something. That's what I was hoping to find. I don't think there's any other buildings or anything up here. I think if we want to sleep, it's going to have to be either in a cave or just on the ground.
We could just lay down. Have a little sleep right here.
This might be a good little corner right here. We might pick that as our spot, but let's go up here. This feels like it's leading us up here. Like there's a pathway anyway. Just wanted to see if there's actually anything up here. Wow, the airfield just looks so cool. I know I've said it, but I'm a big fan. Just wish there was more going on at the airfield. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool view for sure, regardless, right? Like that part of it's cool. Take a peek down. Is there anything down there? There's definitely a road. There's a road right along the antenna. No caves, though. Am I stuck in here? No. Okay, well, I think we need to find a spot to crash. This isn't yielding us anymore. Surprises. Ooh, that was close. Looks like maybe a cave back there. Yeah, there is. Okay, we'll go there.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Okay. Kind of bummed we didn't pick up any more signals. but it's okay. We got time. Couple dead guys in here. Oh no, it's a wolf. Grip's cave. He's got a bow. Got some arrows.
Never know when I might need to defend myself.
Take those for sure. Ooh, man. There's a ton of arrows in this region to find. Because, what, we just found 4. There's at least maybe a couple more over at that cabin that we skipped on the other day. So there's quite a bit of stuff to find here. Alright. We should probably eat the meat, so we're not as stinky. Let's drink. Go to bed. And then in the morning, I think we... Did I leave anything at the cabin that I should not have? I don't think so. I think we kind of head towards... Let's look at our note here. Mountain Town, Pleasant Valley, or Forlorn. Forlorn would be the next tower for us to go repair. I think maybe we work on that. How many days have we been in here? Days in Forsaken Airfield. So we've been here 7 days. I was like, maybe we'll stick around 100 days or something. And maybe we will, but we may just do it at a later time. I'm really kind of like hyped for the tails. So I really kind of want to focus on that. Is honestly where I'm at. So it's like, yeah, I could probably stay up at that cabin, you know, for an extended period. But I'm just going to be waiting to move on the whole time. So I think we just maybe keep pushing. Because the sooner we get through Signal Void, we can go to the other regions and check out those new regions as well. It's kind of cool. Looks like it's at Pride Rock from Lion King. You think we can do this? I'm curious where this road goes as well. Was there a pathway? Let's go back. Sorry guys, we're gonna double back. I'm curious where that road goes. I kind of want to check that out too. I know we literally did a series when this came out of just exploring this region, but it's just honestly been so long since I've been here that I don't really remember. No, there's no way that way. It's a dead end, which is fine. So let's go do some mountain climbing over here. Let's see what we got here for surfaces for us to get down without killing ourselves. Starting to get a little narrow. That doesn't look too bad, other than there's a big drop, like right before you get to the spot where you can actually climb it. Ooh, I don't know that I love that. Unfortunately, I think we're committed though. I don't think there's any going back. Shoot. Oh no. I don't like that at all. We might just have to take our lumps here on this little ledge. Maybe it's not too bad if I kind of weasel it to the edge. I don't know why I'm leaning like I'm gonna make any difference here. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I'm just like waiting for the moment where we go like full speed, just like down. No, that's not too bad. Got one sprain. I keep like, I said this before, but my camera's over here, and then my like chat and OBS and stuff is over here, and I kind of feel like they need to be on the same side. Because if there were, my camera's over here, where OBS is, then most of the time I'm going to be kind of like looking at you guys as I look at chat and stuff, which I feel like probably would make for a better experience for you guys. But just one more thing I'll have to take apart and put back together. We'll see. Not really willing to move the monitor at this point, honestly.
Oh, that hurts.
Is there anything down there? You can go down there. I'm not going to. I don't feel like we need to. Oh no, that's not good. It's a canyon. And I don't think I have any way to get across it. I could just look at a map. I'm just curious where that road goes. If it goes anywhere at all, it might not. But yeah, I don't see any way to cross. Well, yeah, right there. Maybe. Looks like I can get down here. Let's try it. Oh shoot. Okay. I was just a little careless on that. Yeah, so I think I can get up this tree. Oh no, I can't. Did I just commit to this and have no way out? I thought I would be able to get on that tree. Ugh, dang it.
All I can think about is food.
Well, we're down here now. We might as well look around, right?
Hurts.
Okay, I don't want to listen to them the whole time. Oh, I have 2 sprained ankles. I don't know. Bandaging 1 wasn't that big a deal, but 2, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. Speaking of which, I left a ton of medications back at the cabin. I was going to grab at least a little bit of that before we left, but forgot. I don't think we left anything else that I really should go back for. There's a couple flashlights there. The special flashlight is there, but that's fine. It was just kind of useless weight we were carrying. We could have used it in the Aurora last night, but there's really no reason to.
Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Left a few food items. I only brought 1 pot. At least I hope I brought a pot. Yep. But we'll find more pots elsewhere. But other than that, I don't think I forgot anything like
don't feel so
meaningful. And I don't know that forgot is the right word either. I just left. The only thing I really forgot to do maybe was to get more of the meds, which we can make do without anyway. So it doesn't like warrant a return trip or anything like that. Okay, I really don't. But the problem is I think it's the pain that he's going to complain about. So I could bandage the 2 ankles, no problem. But I would have to use the painkillers to get him to be quiet. And
that hurts. Hurts a bit.
I don't know if
I'll
I'll
make it.
waste my painkillers. Like, I'd rather save them for a situation where I really need them. If you guys have watched in the past, you'll know that like his like constant complaining sometimes drives me nuts. At times I've turned the voice volume completely down just because he drives me a little nuts. It's usually the panting, but I think he's panting right now because he's in pain.
I don't feel so good.
Got footsteps, yep.
Smarts. I'm gonna need some first aid.
Kudos to the headphones on that one. These things have saved me lately more times than I care to admit. Just like hear them this just split second, like I can hear them over the hill, so I don't just like go over the hill, because I have lost runs to that before too, where like we meet each other at the crest of a hill. So there's no time to react or anything like that.
Ouch! Damn, that's smarts.
But I definitely heard him on that one.
I don't feel so good. That smarts a bit.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to shake him. Looking for a spot. That tree would probably work. We lose him?
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
I think we lost him. Okay. Well,
ouch!
Never mind.
Damn, that's smarts. Oh, that hurts. Hurts.
Oh, there's a couple more maple saplings right there. I think the saplings, I'm gonna leave, just because like if we get to the end of this or we get further on in this run and want to come back here, oh, there's that wolf. I want to have like some of the materials and stuff left to like, you know, get.
I don't feel so good.
Kind of thing. That's my thought process anyway. Also, I think we left a raw, big raw fish in the hangar. I think we should cook that right now and eat it, and then we can move on. I'm trying to think. The exit to the region right is that way, and the unfortunate thing is that we have to make that long trek back out of here, which is also maybe would have made a little sense to stay here longer than we have, but regardless, I'm kind of committed at this point. We left some food. Okay. That's actually good for us. Antiseptic. I'll take the energy drinks. Oops. Didn't really need to take the antiseptic. It's just so heavy. Flashlight, hacksaw, knives, couple knives. The noise makers. How heavy are those?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
About a ½ pound. The fish. I left a fish somewhere. The Mac now. I'm not going to carry that, but I hate to leave it too. Where did I leave the fish? It was a big rainbow trout. In the kitchen, maybe? Isn't there a kitchen in here? Never searched this either. Somewhere around here there's a kitchen. I think it may be upstairs.
Ah, damn, that's smarts.
If I left it in this building at all. I may not have. Maybe it's across in the control tower. We'll go check that as well. It's not in the kitchen. Yeah, it's not in here. It's a can opener. Alright, well we need to eat something in the meantime, because we're getting pretty low. Let's eat the meat. That way we're not stinky. Brew up some rose hips. Yeah, I could, I suppose. Well, two things. Is A, I don't have any. I'd have to go find them, which maybe if we see some along the path,
That'll come in handy.
we can do that, but I probably won't go like searching for them. Hatchet, charcoal. And the other is like, you probably know, I just don't. I just don't. I'm gonna go check the control tower. I may have left that fish in here. I was probably in the control tower when I made the decision to go to the cabin. So I was like, I'm going to leave it there. I think that may be what happened. So we'll check it out. And then, yeah, I mean, I may get some rose hips. I guess rose hips would be like... Did I ever search this building? I don't think I did.
Hurts a bit.
I can start relying on some of the natural medications, too, instead of the...
What have we here?
Stuff I left behind, if that's more what you were thinking. A ton of clothes. I think what we will do is let's get everything out of the containers. I keep talking about like trying to leave stuff so if we come back. So let's get this stuff out and put it on the ground so if it decays by the time we come back, it's not in a container. I hear footsteps. It might be a rabbit, though. Yep. It's a book. It's this one, yeah. Okay, any other luggage in here? Just take these out. I'm just going to drop it all here on the floor.
Feels so good.
That way, if it goes to ruined, it'll still be available for me to harvest, is what I'm thinking here. And I may be thinking wrong, but it's making sense in my brain at the moment. Alright, let's check the toilet. How are we doing water-wise? We've got plenty of water. I don't really need to take it. I don't feel so good. I don't think I will. Just save that for the same scenario. I hit everything. I think I did. What's up, bunny rabbit? I don't know if I hit the cars. It actually looks like the weather might get bad. We might not go on anyway. Yep, here's our fish. We could chop him up too. Was there a stove in the hangar? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if there was a stove in the hangar or not to cook that fish. Did I don't have any wood on me, do I? No, I left it all. Urgh. Oh, it's not as big as I thought it was. It's only 344 pounds. All right, it's not worth it. Never mind.
Need some first aid.
I thought the trout were bigger. Am I misremembering that? I thought the trout were like big enough that you could eat one as like a whole meal. Clearly not, though. What's floating? There's something floating right there.
That smarts a bit.
Search this.
I don't feel so good.
May have just been like a artifact from the flag or something.
Ouch! Damn, that smarts.
Okay. Anything in here?
Never would have thought to look here.
Field 31. I don't know if it's worth trying to get out right now with the way that the weather is. We may just hunker. Might be a safer bet. We might be okay, but it could turn to full blizzard too, and then we'd be stuck here. Search all this. Nope. Maybe
I
find
could
some more
use
food.
this.
Painkillers, cool. That's cool. Oh, I didn't really do that. I was actually just gonna sleep in there. Nine arrowheads. Don't really need to carry 2 hatchets either. We're not really tired at all, actually. I was going to try and just kill the rest of the day and then sleep here. But it did turn into a blizzard, so I'm glad we didn't
kill me.
try to go. I have no audio from the blizzard. We're like teetering on warm enough. Alright, let's eat. We need to eat something. The peaches and the peanut butter are the heaviest. Let's just eat all the peaches tonight, maybe. Peaches for dinner. Okay. We'll go to sleep. Let's see, rests. We will get a warmth bonus. Yeah, we will get a warmth bonus, so I'm not gonna sweat it. We could even do like 5 hours and then see how we're doing, make sure we're not freezing. I could just go inside, but can't be bothered. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, we're actually not good. We'll live a little dangerously here. I think grand scheme things we're going to be fine. What time is it? Still nighttime. Rest. Still getting colder, but... Oh, I'm not tired anymore. Okay. Well, we're going to pass some time to get to daytime, though. We're getting colder. We should probably go inside. Yeah, we should go inside. Blizzard went all night. Honestly, I kind of thought it would end. But yeah, if it's...
Wait. I'm so cold.
It's not warming up anyway. We need to go inside, get warm. Let's just throw this guy down. And sleep a little bit. I wonder if our blizzard is done. Pick that up. Scrap metal. I'm thinking we're headed for Forlorn. I'm kind of thinking I should take... So when we got here... 2, 3, 4... Is there any more? It gave us pretty much like all of the supplies that we needed to set the thing up to fix the transmitter. We're still underweight. I kind of question if that's going to be the case and forlorn. You know, like, I kind of doubt it, but yeah, why not? We can always leave it. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of think we should probably come with some of that stuff in anticipation of it not being there for us. So yeah, let's just do like a lap around here. So we needed five pieces of scrap. I think we needed 3 wires, 3 fuses. Do I have that right? I don't know if there was any that we skipped in here. You'd like to think that I left some sitting around, but it's very possible I didn't. I don't know, I'm just trying to think ahead. Bring what we need. Maybe we get there and it's all there on the ground for us, but it would suck to get to Forlorn and, you know, have to go find a fuse somewhere. Wires. So even if we can come with like a chunk of it, that would be cool. Kind of speed looting. Anything in here? I'd like to take one of those bed frames back to the cabin. Kind of still sounds like the blizzard's going out there. So we probably have plenty of time to be looting. Anyway. I'm not seeing any more though. Teddy bear. Nothing. Not finding what I'm looking for. Oops. Nope. Okay, well, I think I looted all the toolboxes and stuff. That would be the other option. Maybe check the planes. Check these for stuff. And we could go look around the control tower again, or we could just call it a day. I mean, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know which is the better option. And it may not be a problem at all. Honestly, the biggest thing that I'm worried about not being there is a car battery, because that's going to be a haul to get, and it's super heavy. So like if we get to the tower, there's not a car battery, then we're pretty much shot anyway, because we're going to have to go find a whole car battery. Alright, well, didn't find anything else. Okay, let's see if the storm's gone away. Negative. Negative. Well, let's go over to the control tower, see if we can find any more components. Might as well keep moving on something. Even if it's not getting us out of the region, it's still just prepping for what's to come. Oh, did it just died? Okay, well, we'll do one quick look around and hit the road. We could still use for the fog and stuff to clear out. It's another piece of scrap, so that gives us the scrap we need. Empty. Okay. I don't think there was anything in the little luggage building over there. Might be worth checking out this truck. I think a battery is like 20? Is it 20 or 40 pounds?
This stuff will come in handy.
Is there one in here? Yep. It is 33 pounds, of which we have not nearly enough space for. So we're not taking it right now, at least. Any components in here? Flare. Nope. Okay. Let's go hit the control tower, and then we will make for the exit. If we don't find what we're looking for. Okay, we got fuse. I think we have 2 fuses now. 1 set of wires. 2 fuses. I know we have 5 pieces of scrap. There's another wire. Okay. Do we need 2 or 3 wires? I don't want to dig around in these buildings too much because I know that I did that earlier. I did that on the first round, so I don't think we'll spend too much time searching. I think let's just get out of here while we can. We still got plenty of daytime. We're cold, but warm enough that doesn't really matter. And then we'll hope to find some of the rest of the stuff we need along the way. Like I said, we could get there and it could just be just like this, where we found everything we needed right at the transmission box, that we would call it, the transmission tower box that we have to fix. Yeah, so we'll head. Hopefully we can keep off his radar. See some saplings, some birch saplings up there a ways, which is kind of big because I had subconsciously said I haven't seen any birch saplings in the region, which would be big if we wanted to make more arrows, which we would need to if we were trying to survive here. Tempted to grab that stuff. Do we have any infection control? We don't. Might as well try to be preventative. I don't like to carry the antiseptic fluid because it's so heavy. And then inevitably I don't have the birch old man's beard when I need it. So just happened to think about it as we were walking by. There we go. Might as well grab it while we can. Gives us 1 bandage. All right. Well, while we're walking here, thanks again, guys, for hanging out. Appreciate you guys tuning in, spending the afternoon with me. If you have not done so yet, would appreciate if you just quickly hit the like button on the stream for me. Helps me out a ton. Trying to remember how we get out of here. I think we will, the long-term plan, I think at some point is to multi-stream. We will probably jump onto Twitch at some point as well. I don't think we'll do more than YouTube and Twitch. So I don't know. I guess that is to say, if you're someone who prefers to watch on Twitch, that may be an option down the road. I just honestly have not spent the time to kind of figure it out to this point, but eventually maybe. Obviously with the video format of what we've done on the channel forever, YouTube just kind of makes sense. It's kind of my standard status quo, I guess. Maybe that road is the exit. Trying to remember how we came in, how we got here. I just don't want to spend a ton of time searching for it. And Rob, I think to your point, again about the rose hips, I think I saw one bush and then I think I forgot to grab them, but I don't think I've seen any others. Like I've mentioned though, I'm not good about grabbing them anyway, so it could be that I've walked by a ton and just haven't stopped, but I don't think in this region there's a ton of stuff like that laying around.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Still got plenty of daylight left. We are hungry. We should probably just go ahead and eat. I think what I'll do, I feel like as we came into the region, we had a lot more food reserves, than what we have right now. So I think what we will do is, like, if I see a rabbit or something, we may just bag it, harvest it, cook it, eat it, like on the spot, for this journey back. Because that's going to help us preserve the little bit of like prepackaged food that we have. I think really I don't know. I guess I could do it because I have cooking level 5. It's like if I got to transfer pass and we came across a deer, like I could kill the deer and then harvest it, and I could either just cook what I want to eat then and eat it, or cook it all and basically just like leave some of it, so that way, like, as we're making these long journeys, because if I put it on the ground, it'll eventually ruin, but since we have cooking level 5, we can always eat it. So I could have these little, like, roll up to, I'm thinking of that little like train station sort of thing that you pass by. Like we could have, like 15 pounds of deer meat in there or something. So for 2 or 3 trips back and forth, I'll know that I have a meal kind of in the middle. That would be a good way to do it. Some of those things, like, I say that and that all sounds great, but that takes a lot of setup to do. All right. Ooh, there's a trailer there. I don't think I've hit this trailer. I know I just got done saying all that about the rabbits, but I think I'm gonna skip that one. I think we'll get a little bit further down the road before we kind of start having that mindset. But we will search this because there's a good chance of some prepackaged food. Junker's Paddock. I remember this. We actually have been here. Yeah. This is on the way out. I remember going through here. So there's probably not going to be any food because I probably would have already grabbed anything that was in here. Which is kind of a bummer. How much coal there is, though. We could grab a couple pieces of that. In case we need to start a good fire. Yeah, we've already searched all this stuff. Okay, well, we keep moving then. Junker's Paddock. I think if we just follow the roadway, I think that'll get us out. So we were in the region for 8 or 9 days, and we got glimmer fog once, which I could live with that for sure. I know, like, I talked about that a lot. I have talked about that a lot, like not liking this region because of the glimmer fog, but that's like totally acceptable. Maybe they tuned it down. I just feel like when the region first came out, it was like constant, like every day or every couple days you would get it. and we've only had to deal with it one time our whole time here so far, so I can live with that for sure. Okay, I'm thinking. There's 2 rabbits next to me. I'm trying to think if there's any wolves ahead of us that we're gonna have to deal with. Trying to get comfortable here. I'm just thinking maybe we do go ahead and grab one or 2. It's decided now. Maybe make that our dinner. I don't think there's any wolves that we have to cross by. And I guess worst case scenario, if there is, we could always just use it as bait, right? So maybe fine. We should grab some of these sticks too. We're just overweight, but not enough that I'm gonna really notice it, other than there's no rope climbs either, so we don't have to worry about that perspective. But yeah, we'll just keep moving. Keep rolling.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, that's probably good on the sticks. Maybe we got 10. Yeah, that's probably good. That would probably get us enough to cook our rabbit. Let's grab a couple more just to be settled. Okay. Keep moving. About 2.5 hours. Should just be through here. You know what? I do think that we get some wolves, or some deer, I'm sorry, by that little train station. So maybe we will try to just quickly kill one. I don't know if we can get all the way there tonight. I kind of feel like that's a long ways away. It's about midday. We'll see what happens. See if we can't get there and have that be our stopping point for the night. I don't seem to remember this, but surely I would have come that way. Yeah, because I think the exit's like right here, because like this is the first thing you see when you come in. And I just think this region needs to have like 1 or 2 more points of interest. You know, like you got the airfield, you got the 2 cabins over there, but there's really nothing over here. Unless, actually, I think that is one of the cabins, and then the other cabin's right there. But there needs to be something like over here still. Like maybe a couple houses or a little village or something. A big cave. I don't know. Something. I think it's like 1 or 2 points of interest short. Which is a bummer, because I think it's really a pretty cool region. There's just kind of a gap there and things to do, I think. Batteries in there? Yep. Just checking. Oh, there's a cave up there. We probably hit this cave before, but we'll check it. See what we got. I may have slept in a cave when we got here as well. Yeah, there's some coal in there, but do we have all the coal we can carry right now? Really thought we'd be at the transition already. I think it's right here. I think it's through that archway. If I recall correctly from when we came through on our way in. Because we did something funky when we came in. I guess we'll see. It's going to make me eat my words here, because it's not going to be that. This isn't going to be it. No. You do come through an archway. Yeah, okay. Really stern. Maybe this is what I was thinking of. I just know when you first come into the region. Oh my goodness. Why don't, like, we just came through here not that long ago, and this doesn't feel familiar at all. Like, I don't remember the broken road. Is there more than one way into the region? There's not. I just don't remember the road being all broken like that. But it had to have been. I don't know. Regardless, let's keep going. Am I crazy, guys? Am I crazy? This just keeps going and going, though. Maybe that's it. I do know we go through an archway of some sort. Because we did that weird thing when we first came in. We found an interesting way that the transition zones work. Nope, not it. I do think that, like, there is this part of the game as well that, like, this doesn't need to be this long. We're kind of just walking to walk, right? Like, transition zone could have been 2 or 3 minutes ago. But it's kind of the whole nature of the pathway to Forsaken Airfield. Really the far territories altogether, right? It's just a big walk. That's it. Surely I would have searched that. Going. I don't know, like, it should feel like a journey for sure, right? Like, that's no question. I don't know. There's got to be some balance of it in there. What's up, Mr. Rabbit? You're tempting me. I already have one. Quite the bounce that arrow took. Yeah, we don't really need them. It's just a little bit of extra food. You know what I mean, though? Like, what do we really gain by having this extra, like, just 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes of walking in a canyon like this? Don't know.
I could eat anything.
Thought I heard a fire
Someone's
truck
gotta
or
go.
something. Transfer pass. Okay. So it's still just only after midday. That train station is going to be like right up here. That's kind of where I thought we would stop for the night, but we could just keep going. Just double check that I... Yep. Good evening, Lady Q. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so that train station should be just like right down here. Yeah, right over there. I think it's too early in the day to stop. I think we keep going. Maybe cut this corner. I don't think my thought, like original thought, was there was no wolves. I don't think there's any wolves because I'm carrying that rabbit. I don't think there's any wolves still between us. Trying to think of like when the first time we're gonna come across a wolf is gonna be, because I'd like to cook and eat this rabbit before that. But I still think we got some time, so. Let's not worry about it. It is starting to snow. I saw the maple sapling back there. But I kind of want, like, I plan on making this trip again. I know I've kind of said that a few times, but I'm leaving stuff as I see it because I anticipate being back for it. So that is not the only sapling that I've passed at this point. Yeah, Lady Q. I got the radio. We fixed the transmitter in Forsaken Airfield. I'd kind of talked about sticking around there for a while. But it was proving to be difficult to get enough food, and you know, my big motivation right now is to do the tails, and so I kind of just want to press on. We still may end up back there at some point, kind of surviving and thriving and all that fun stuff, but I think at least in the short term we're going to just keep moving on with the tails. And we will have to come back this way, I guess, for sure, because of zone of contamination. I imagine the connection for what's the newest one called, Sundred Pass. I imagine it's through here as well. I've never been there, but so we'll definitely be back. Kind of sucks you have to go like all the way there and then all the way back to Lower Great Bear. But it is what it is. Just a long walk.
I might have to drop some gear.
Far range branch line. I don't... Oh, that's right. This is the... Can you guys see that all? Yeah, you kind of can. Kept dying on... What, like, why did you keep dying? Just curious. Maybe give me something to avoid. Is it just like because it takes so long to do that there's like so much that can go wrong?
I need to find food.
Between It's like if it takes 10 hours to complete, you could die in like hour 6 or something, right? And then you gotta start all over. Alright, well, we're hungry. This is probably as good a spot as any to drop a fire really quick. So let's do that. We're tired, too? I need tinder. What do I have? I can make tinder out of stick. I just wanted my sticks for lengthen the fire. Granted, there's some cedar right there, so if I really need more time on a fire, I could do that. I just don't want to. One of our strikers is getting pretty low. Fell off a cliff in Hush River Valley, and the other 2 were wolf attacks. Gotcha. Well, we will do our best to avoid the cliffs. And then, yeah, wolf attacks they're kind of just a wild card.
All right.
We have coal. Oh, dang it. I didn't harvest it yet. It's 22 minutes. It's the fastest we can do it. We should be fine on time. I was just worried that like we would like have started the fire and then the fire would go out before we could really finish harvesting and cooking. But we should be good on time. Yeah, we're fine. So we use that. Cook fresh rabbit. 21 minutes. Eat it up. So we might have benefited from killing another rabbit. Yeah, I don't know Hush River Valley very well. It is a hard region to memorize. Oh, I don't know why I did that. What am I doing? What am I doing? And then I just need to like pitch this somewhere. Let's grab our pot. I think we keep moving. Try to go a little bit farther. Might as well take this. Yeah, Hush River Valley. It can be an animal. We did Faithful Cartographer there in the past, and I think we went there in one of the Interloper seasons as well and spent some time there. So I feel like I know it a little bit, but it has been some time since I've been there, so we probably will struggle a little bit. But we'll see. I don't know how soon we're going to be there anyway. I think we got some other stuff we need to do first. Yeah, maybe we should have dropped a second rabbit. Let's build our stick. I want to keep like 10 sticks on us just in case we need to like stop and drop a quick fire like that again. There's one right there. Speak of the devil. I really need to stop. What I need to do is make the small game arrows.
This will come in handy.
I just haven't. Just been lazy to do that. That's the one we took the meat off of. I don't really have a need for the gut and pelts. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Lady Q. Hope you get some rest and recovery. Because let's see, we need to go to Forlorn. Where are other towers at? Pleasant Valley. And then where's the last one off the top of my head? It's in the note. We could look at the note. Pleasant Valley, Forlorn, Muskeg. There's one more. Is it in Mountain Town? Might be in Mountain Town. Can't think of it. I'm gonna guess Mountain Town without looking. I feel like we still got a long ways to walk. Steely Chasm. I do like, at least as my understanding is that like you have to do the tails in order. So it really does give you like, you know, if you think each one is 5 to 10 hours to complete, like it gives you, you know, there's 3 out, that's potentially like 30 hours of story driven gameplay. You know, I mean, if you're on the quicker side of things, then obviously, you know, it can take you less than that. But like me, I wish it tracks it in days, obviously, but I wish like your save files or something showed the time of gameplay. It's like how many hours do we have in this run right now? No, I couldn't do that. I was gonna say maybe the time that I've streamed, but I have played it some off stream. I definitely started it before like streaming it too. Granted, I spent like the first 3 or 4 weeks in game working on my cooking level, and that's not something you have to do. It's just something I wanted to do. You don't, so that would speed things up a bit, but like, you know, we're probably, what, I'm going to just, why does this say new location discovered? Is this not the way we came? Huh, that's interesting. We're probably getting close to 50 days on this run. Interesting. I wonder if I have ever, or never, ooh, I hear a wolf. I wonder if I've never gone to the far territories and then come back. It's kind of funny to think about, but I bet that's the case, because I would have gone out there for when Tales was released, and then I think when I explored Zone of Contamination, I think I just used the same run, maybe I spawned up there or something. But I don't think I've ever gone out there and come back, so it makes sense that I would know that that was the pathway. It's kind of funny to think about. But it'll be, I know I talk about it a lot, but it'll be interesting to see like what happens with the Long Dark as we kind of get to the end of what I would assume would be the kind of the life cycle of it. You know, with episode 5 coming along, I think, did they still owe us one more tale? I think they maybe owe us one more tale. I think when I came through the first time, I just blew through all of this because I was carrying a ton of gear. Not finding anything anyway, so. Oh no, I searched some of it. Matches. Searched. But like, you know, once Tales of Far Territory is completed, once episode 5 is completed and released, if we'll truly be at the end of the Long Dark or if they'll announce something to follow. I know they've kind of hinted about their next project. I wonder if that'll be next, you know, or if in the meantime they'll continue to, like, maybe there'll be another expansion or something along those lines. Part of me kind of doubts that, but it's hard to say. So we ought to be getting pretty close to being back to Broken Railroad. And the sun is starting to go down, so...
I could eat a horse.
No, you could not. You ever seen a horse? Has anybody got any big weekend plans ahead of them? Got a couple things I'm doing this weekend. I got a surprise birthday party for my father-in-law. I don't know. I guess I can say that. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Tomorrow. So that'll be fun. What else? What else am I doing? Not this weekend, but the weekend following, my cousin is getting married, and I am doing the food for the entire wedding. So I've got like...
Too heavy.
This weekend I'm going to go shop and get all the ingredients and supplies and things, and so that way, you know, they get married on Saturday, like Friday and stuff, I've got everything I already need and I can start prepping. It's gonna be the biggest crowd I've ever cooked for, but it should be fun.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
I think she's planning on having like 100 people. So next Saturday, think of me. I'll be cooking for 100 people. Let's maybe try to dip into the... What time is it? Yeah, the sun's going down. We could probably get to Forlorn. Alright, I need to be careful here. This would be a really unfortunate end to our travels. Okay, we're good. We could try to get to Forlorn, but then we would be so, like, there's nowhere to stop in the middle. There's the boxcar, I guess, we could maybe stop at in Forlorn. But that's not the best place to crash for a night. Let's go this way. Yeah, but cooking for the whole wedding is going to be, you know, like I've done like my kids' birthday parties, you know, maybe like 20 people or so. But it's going to be a lot of people. We're going to need lots of beer. Oh no. I came this way because I didn't think there would be any of those here. This was intentional. I'm not supposed to be there. Alright. You know, my head said they would all be on this pathway down. And so I didn't need to worry. But he was off doing his own thing. There's still usually a couple... Oh, is that the same one? It is, isn't it? Alright, well, we're right here, so we should be okay. Oh, and I have that rabbit on me. Maybe that's why. He might have been tracking that way, just because I smell. Okay, let's get inside. Get inside, get inside. No, that is a different wolf. There's one there, and then he's still way up there. Huh. I really like this little shop spot as well. It's one of my favorite locations. Alright, let's harvest that rabbit. I know she's probably gone, but that sucks to... It's Friday and to not feel well. Can't really do anything with your... At least your Friday night. I think I can get him from here. This would be good for what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, we got him. Okay. So...
I'm getting weaker.
I need to eat something right now. What I had said earlier about stashing some meat in the middle of this trip we can do with this wolf I just bagged. I'm glad that killed him, because I really wouldn't have wanted to go find the arrow afterwards, or the wolf for that matter. So that was a clutch the shot. Alright, 13 pounds of meat. So maybe we do this. We get ourselves a little fire going. We can cook that rabbit and cook a couple pieces of this, and then we'll have a full belly. That'll be good. That was kind of clutch.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
This little shop is like OP for that. Because you can pretty much lure them right up to the door, and then either he'll stop and he'll growl at me like he did the first time, and you can get a cheap shot on him, or you know, like he had disengaged from me and got him in the back.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
It is, yeah, the sun is just about down. We still have wood, right? We still have some sticks. We do. I think I saw a piece of wood on the ground over there that we could grab. Is he after me? He is after me. What are you doing? We might be dropping a second wolf. I might just shoot this one, because like I said, I don't want to risk losing an arrow to not getting a kill shot. Let's get by the door. A little closer. A little closer. I missed him. Missed him again. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's, what I wanted to do... We need to reload. Just like need to make the mental note to reload that when we get inside. And truthfully, I should reload it before I do what I'm going to do. I want to get the pelt and guts off of this, and we'll kind of have that. We'll just like treat this little shop as a cache for like halfway. It's not really halfway, but I guess it depends on where we start from. 2, 3.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
4, 5, 6. Listen for footsteps. I don't hear anything, so let's go ahead. 40 minutes to do this. I'm having a ton of fun today, guys. I'll tell you that much. Ooh. It was. Trying to get that couple pieces of wood right there so we can get a fire. I guess we'll probably have to go inside. I don't think there's a stove in this little shed.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Shop, outdoor area that I can think of. Maybe there is. Is this protected? No. But yeah, it's just, I've been having a good time today. It's kind of fun having like an objective to like drive us with the tails. It's been kind of a refreshing thing. Can you make a fire in here? I don't think so. Yeah. So we'll have to go inside, which is fine, I guess. Let's just get the rest of this. This meat. Let's drop the guts and the pelts. If I'm doing this, I might as well get the pelt from the rabbit too, but we can do that after we cook. Really, honestly, you know, I talked about leaving the meat. I don't know that we really...
I would drink almost anything about now.
If we had bagged that second wolf, I don't think that one wolf, maybe we leave it like a piece of meat, but I don't think that one wolf is probably enough meat to leave. You know, like we're probably gonna eat a couple pieces of it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Is the only there's a can. I was gonna say is the only stove in here the furnace, but there's a fuse. We need to grab that on the way out. There's a barrel, burn barrel over here. Use this. Start fire. Okay, match, stick. Anything else I can burn? Nope, haven't read that one.
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
That's done.
Wow, it's pretty significantly longer if you don't put it in the pot. I only have one pot anyway, but still. Come on. 1 minute. I think you could ask the question or like make the decision on if we really need to cook all of it right now or if like we could just leave the raw meat here. But it would be nice too because then like if we cook it now then we know that we don't have to, like we know that we've got cooked food here ready.
All I can think about is food.
Let's do the rabbit. I think we still have time. Oh, we have one more piece of wolf. See, we usually have a big and a little piece. Let's do the big piece. 47 minutes. What else do we got to burn? A couple more sticks. Okay, 15 minutes. We got 12 minutes. Let's see how long that one piece of raw rabbit. Oh, it's gonna take 10 minutes. Okay, that's fine.
I need some water.
Let's go back outside to sleep. I saw a book on the bed in there, and there's some wire. So we'll come back in the morning because I've already seen a handful of things I want to grab. I'm really not trying to loot the whole place, but we will come back in. But let's go back out here to sleep.
Something's gotta go.
Okay. We could probably there's a toilet in there we can get some water out of in the morning. We're getting pretty low on water. Especially after we take this big drink. Okay, let's go to sleep. Yeah, so we're under a gallon, but hopefully we'll get like a half gallon out of the toilets. It's usually a pretty safe bet. All right, let's harvest you. Let's get your pelt and your guts, and we'll just leave them here to cure. And then, like, if we're passing through back to the far territories, you know, we'll have some supplies. That's kind of what I want to have happen here is we'll have some supplies. It's kind of halfway between. Really, the good thing to do, too, would be to make some water while we're here, but I'm not going to spend the time to do that. If we left, like, a gallon or two of water. Which really the toilets would do. Yeah, maybe we leave the toilets. I don't know. We have 3/4 of a gallon. Okay, and we're gonna take one of these and eat it now. But that's a couple meals worth right there that we can leave, and it'll ruin, but since we have cooking level 5, we can eat it in that condition. So, and yeah, it'd be cool to have like a few bottles of water to leave, but we won't. Did I search any of this? I don't really want to spend a whole ton of time searching here. It looks like most of them are probably going to be empty because most things have probably ruined by now and disappeared from containers. So that's why, like, in the early game, you want to loot as much as you can.
Excellent.
As fast as you can, I think. Because it will eventually ruin and disappear.
That'll come in handy.
I'll take that. Man, I guess to that point, I don't know. I'm thinking. I was going to say to that point we should take things out of the containers. But aside from clothing, and I guess food.
I think I can use this.
That's never going to degrade. Clothing and food. Like, you know, there's really no reason to take anything else because, like, clothing, you can always harvest if it's ruined, and with cooking level 5, you can always eat ruined food. But, like this piece of cured leather, I don't think this would ever degrade, but, like, if it was in here and it degraded and disappeared, like, I couldn't do anything with it regardless, so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying, but it makes sense in my head. We may just leave those. We're not desperate for them. We'll leave the coal. We're carrying some coal already. There's some tools. Stump remover. How many fuses are we carrying on us at the moment? If you guys missed the beginning or have just tuned in, I want to try and take everything I need to Forlorn. I think we need one, at least one of those fuses. We might just take them both. We might as well just take them both, yeah. Let's check this. We might get to the tower in Forlorn and it might gift us.
Could end up being useful.
Ooh, that fishing sweater we will take for sure. And then we'll dump the shirt so that if it ruins, we can still harvest it later. But yeah, we will definitely take that fisherman's sweater and drop this one. So those things, if they degrade to 0%, they'll be ruined, but we'll still be able to harvest them. That's why what I'm like trying to get at, our strategy should be, is taking things out of the containers and putting them on the ground. I'm hoping to live a long time on this run, if you guys can't tell. That's kind of the plan. Obviously, I don't think you start a run with the idea that you're not going to live very long, but just trying to think about those things long term. Okay. Stump remover, whatever. I'll take the wires here. I see the flashlight. I'm going to skip it. This was what I saw last night. Take that. I said I didn't want to spend too much time looting here, but I think I've literally everything I can loot so far I have.
This stuff will come in handy.
Such is life, I guess. Some coffee. Coffee might be good to take with us, just to have. Forget here for just a second.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Shell. I mentioned earlier that my kiddos had doctor's appointments this afternoon, so just they're there with their mother, but just wanted to see if they were wrapped up yet. Looks like they are. I don't know what plans she's got afterwards, so probably still on for a while. Another soda. I think we'll call that good. The biggest things that I wanted to get were the
I might have to drop some gear.
101. There's a rope. What would we need that rope for? Oh, up towards the hunting cabin, I guess you'd call it, the hunting lodge. Man, that battery. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about getting into Forlorn and not having is a car battery. But that thing is going to be so heavy to carry that I don't anyhow think we can. 131 pounds. Ugh. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Got fuse. Suppose I could carry it like halfway and drop it? I don't know. Maybe we leave it, and if we have to come back for it, we come light. You know what I mean? Like we pack into Broken Railroad light, and so that way we've got the carry space for it on the way out. Ooh, I just came charging out of here without checking for wolves first. So I think we're clear. Did reload this. I think we're good. Just keep moving here. And I've said it a few times, and I know some of you are probably tired of hearing it, but if you guys are watching and enjoying the stream, if you haven't hit the like button yet, would appreciate you guys to do that for me. Helps me out a ton. Just kind of helps give me an idea of if you guys enjoy the stream or how many people have been here, that sort of thing. So if you haven't done it yet, please, please, please do. And thank you. Something else is like I do officially have the ability to make memberships on the channel. I'm still obviously pretty small time, to say the least. I don't know. I may put those together sometime in the near future, but like I'm not expecting anything out of them. But if that's something you're interested in, maybe keep an eye on the horizon for it. Most of my viewership, even now, even still, comes from videos I've created in the past. So I don't know that, like, I mean, I guess like a membership's not just for streaming. But I know that that's still my biggest. It's where most of my watch time comes for. Granted, I guess in the grand scheme of things, I'm still just barely dipping my toes into the whole streaming thing. So maybe if we gave that more time, maybe that would change. But just throwing it out there, I do have the ability to do that. There's like milestones you have to hit on your channel to unlock the ability to do that. And we've actually been there for a little while now. And I just haven't. I've always been like upfront, like I didn't do this to make money or anything. So it's like not my motivation, but still might be cool. I have to see like what other benefits I can give you guys by doing that. If there's anything cool with it. I think you can do like tiers on it, but I think like the lowest tier, I think you can, I don't know. I need to look at it more, to be honest. I shouldn't say anything because I really don't. I'm not talking from an educated point of view. Alright, so there's a wolf down here usually. I don't see him anywhere though. I was gonna shimmy down that, but let's just play it safe. Let's just go the safe way. If the wolf forces us back around, then he does. But I didn't see him anywhere. What am I carrying that's stinky? Oh, I never put his guts down. Shoot. Okay, well, we're leaving the gut. I'm not going to deal with carrying that. I'll carry the pelt on, and next time we get into a indoor location where that can cure, I'll leave it, but gut's not worth it to carry. Because it's going to bring, especially when we get into Forlorn, it's going to bring wolves down on top of us. Which we really want to avoid. I don't know where this wolf is. Maybe he just didn't spawn. My wife and I share locations on our phone, so I'm seeing what she's doing. Where you at? What are you doing? Where are you taking my kids? I've really only had a tiny amount of hiccups with the stream today. Makes me pretty happy. I think I mentioned one of our earlier streams that, I mean, we had a day where I got on the stream and the internet was giving me fits and I couldn't stream. And today it's been completely fine. This is one of the longer streams we've done, and I have dropped some frames over the course of the stream, but it's like so low that it's like 0%. I think Wednesday when I streamed it was at like 6%, and that was a shorter stream. I think that one was only like a couple hours, just under maybe. We've been on just over 3 hours today, and it's sitting at 0%. Oh, you know what? One thing I need to do that I meant to do is I burned all those sticks when we were in the maintenance building. I want to keep enough sticks on me to have like a 2-hour fire, just in case I need to do that at some point. Okay, Forlorn Muskeg. So it is... pretty late in the day. I guess we probably went to bed pretty late because we're like not tired at all and it's middle of the day, or it's past middle of the day. Let's see though. So the radio tower that we need to fix is, I believe, over there. So we've got a, is that a bear? There's a bear in the tracks. I don't think I usually see him up this far. He's usually either like way back over there, or like way off in the water, but he's like on the tracks. We could stand to get some cattails too, actually. We'll grab one of these.
Too much stuff to carry.
101 pounds. Do that. I just, the biggest thing I need to be careful of is that like I don't get opposite one of these snow embankments with a wolf or the bear, and then come over the hill. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear, because I have lost runs in that like exact manner. Oh, there's a little snow shelter over here. You know what I mean? Like you're on one side of the hill, they're on the other, and like you guys meet, like you meet at the top, and then because you meet at the top, you have no warning that they're there, and you have no time to respond to it. Abandoned camp. Yeah, this is a static ruined snow shelter. Yeah. Yeah, this is always here, I think. Can I map it? No real reason why. I'm just going to. Memento cache. It's probably not a safe bet to go that way, huh? Well, we're doing alright so far. We're on the snow. It's so, like, I'm so not tired that I don't want to stop. But if we get to the farmstead, it may make sense to just go ahead and stop. Especially with the fog setting in. Maybe we'll go ahead and take any meat there is on this deer. Can I see the farmstead at the moment? It's got to be like just on the other side of the fog. Here we go. 2 pounds. There's not a ton anyway. Let's do it. We can cook that for dinner. Makes this a little stinky, but I think it's enough that we can manage it. I think we'll be able to get across this ice. I usually look at the color of the ice. Let's see. So far, so good. Nope. Okay, we need to go that way anyways. I, for some reason, was thinking like the whiter colored ice you could walk across. And it was the dark blue ice. That was what was really risky to cross on. But clearly right there, it didn't matter. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get like a mount for like an old iPad or something and put it over here and then run chat on that. So that way if I'm looking at chat, I'm looking towards the camera. Hey, there's a deer up here. Cool. I mean, I guess I could also just move the camera. I don't want to move the monitor, is the thing. Because that's like a more significant change than just moving the camera. Is this going to work? I'm really worried about this right now. This is a terrible idea. Can I get on? Am I on?
Nope. Can't feel my hands.
Oh, shoot.
I'm freezing.
I think we're okay, though. Yeah, we're plenty warm. It's just silly. I thought we'd be able to scale around the edge of that. Clearly I was wrong. We're fine, though. Can I get up there? Nope. Maybe. Can I get high enough? A little higher. A little higher. Let's see. Yep, there we go. That should get me onto here at least. Where are you even? I'm standing on the side of a cliff, sir. Jeez, look at this. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, goodness. Can't you guys just, like, not? I didn't need to do that, but can I get up there? If I could get up there, I'd feel better. I need to go just a little bit higher. Honestly, I think we're probably just best to cut our losses and go around. I just would like to not have to. Oh man, they need to just have a jump or a climb. It's frustrating to be like inches away from being able to go forward and can't. Try this, see how far this gets me. Not very. Alright, let's just go back the other way. I only shot him because I want to get level 5 on everything, and so the revolver skill is one of those, so that was a cheap easy chunk of XP there. That's the only reason I did that. Now we have to contend with those wolves now that I know they're over here, though. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go way back. Aren't I? It's too bad that snow shelter's ruined. If I could sleep in that for the night. Look. Oh, and I can't see where I'm going. There. Okay. There we go. There's a safe spot. I'm tempted just to throw down a fire now. And if that snow shelter was not ruined, I could just do it there.
Something's making me feel tired.
We could probably still do it and be okay. It's just the chance that we get hit with a blizzard or something. Like I'm thinking like full on if we were to sleep out here for the night. We just need to do it in shifts. So we'd sleep for like 4 hours. Make sure we're not freezing. Make sure there's no blizzard, and then sleep for 2 or 3 hours and do that again. What is? There is also the bear cave. There's a bear cave over here we could sleep in, I suppose. Back on here. I like this idea.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Just hunker in this little corner. Make this our little camp for the night. Can I? And then we'll come back here. Yeah, okay. And then in the meantime also... Oh, I would probably need tinder. Yeah. How far away am I from not needing tinder anymore? Not super close. I'm only at like 2.5, and you need 3. So, all right. We need a stick. We only have 8. This might be a time where we use that coal. How close can I get it to this? Right there. Let's use the striker. Tinder, stick. Start a fire. We'll cook that deer meat, and we'll try to stay out here. Honestly, I could probably keep going. It's just that I can't see where I'm going, and I'm like kind of in a bad spot to try and just blindly walk because of the threat of
turned out pretty well
falling through the ice. Let's do... Oh, yep, okay. And then let's also make a pot of water. Got plenty of time to do that, so... Oops. See if our fog ever clear? Nope. Too tired to read or anything. 18 minutes. Yeah. Just thinking logically about what we want to do here. Is that time? My lights changed. Alright. Bear with me. I promise I will fix this over the weekend. If you guys have watched the streams now, you know that these are on timers, and the timers are not set for anything that I really want them to do. It's just lagging out. That's fine. Okay. Picked it up. And I think let's just try to get a couple hours of sleep. I think, honestly, I think we're going to be plenty warm enough. I don't think we're going to have to worry about it. Can't get my lights to connect. I hear the bear, though.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Right by us somewhere. It's terrifying. I don't think he could get to us. Regardless. Is my Bluetooth really turned off? It is. So I don't think there's that big of a concern. Let's go ahead and sleep another couple hours. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that he's realistically able to. Bother us. We're plenty warm. I'm just gonna keep sleeping. Let's maybe drink this and maybe some water. It's kind of creepy though, right? Let's go 3 hours. Yeah, we're good on warmth. I'm cautious with this because the last time that I was just like, yeah, I'll just sleep out in the open on Stalker, and I was plenty warm. I was more geared than I am right now, and I was careless about it. I froze to death. I went 12 hours and I immediately froze to death. So try to be a little more cautious about it now. Okay. We could sleep for a little bit longer. That was only an hour. I should have done like 2, 3 maybe. Okay. Did he move on? Okay. Listening. I don't hear him. I think we're good. Alright, so I think today we'll try to get over to the tower. I think we should have plenty of time today to finish that one, and then be on to the next. I did just double check myself, so it is Mountain Town, Forlorn, and great, now I forgot the other one. Forlorn, Mountain Town, and Bleak Inlet, maybe? That's just... Oh, Pleasant Valley. It's Pleasant Valley. Duh. So really, I need to get up there. I should go all the way around. I just don't want to. Just being lazy. There's our deer buddy again. See if there's any other paths across the ice or something. Right there, maybe. That's such a far ways to cross, though. I don't think so. I don't think I could even get that distance. Let's shimmy out there. See how far I can get before... No, there's no way. Because what I was going to say is I could... So it's that far If I could try and run across before it breaks. Is there any shorter paths if I'm going to try this? Chances are I will fall back in the water again. I think it just, at this point, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, to be perfectly honest. All right, there's the bear. So he was like, because we walked right by that deer carcass and he's right there. So we did walk right by him. I just didn't see him. Do we try it? Let's go look over here and see if there's a shorter distance. I don't think there is. I think this is probably our best bet right here. But let's look just so we can say we did. Maybe we can get farther on the ice. Before, oh, we're pretty far. We did get significantly farther out. I'm gonna go for it right here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's cross our fingers. Ah, we made it. We probably would have made it over there too. Maybe. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter at this point. We did it. Interloper, I would probably never do that. But we didn't have as much to worry about here. If we fell in the water, it's not as big a deal as it would be an interloper. Stalker, I think it's really only a concern if you do it like 3 or 4 times in a row. Because you lose like an initial chunk, I feel like, of condition. So like, say I lose, 15% of my condition. Like, that's not that big a deal, but if I do it 3 times in a row, that's 45%.
I think I can use this.
Starts to be an issue. But yeah, we're good. Scrawled message. What's this say? Just resting in the hollow stump of the tree he planted. But they were grandfather's best work. Memento cache. Ton of coal for the forge that's right over here. There's another dead deer. So I think we'll go from here. We'll go to Mountain Town next. Just trying to plot our route, which we could go through the basin in Mountain Town. Or we could go toward, I think we'll go to Mystery Lake and through the tunnel. I think that's probably the safer, easier route. I don't know. What are our crampons looking like? We're still 100%. Not that that's a issue, but just curious. Deer. Hacksaw. Is there a battery here by chance? A bedroll. Safe is back there. I'm not going to spend too much time looting this right now. I was really just kind of... I know I like 99% sure there wasn't going to be, but I was kind of hoping for a battery. So I think that is going to hold us up on getting this done. But let's go for it. Let's head that way. We should have the rest of what we need. So that's going to be the only thing that really holds us up is that battery, which we kind of knew coming into it. Sorry, just checking my messages one more time, see where they're at, what they're doing. Just want to make sure they don't need anything from me. They're back at the daycare for some reason. Okay, we press on.
I just need to close my eyes.
What's up, Mr. Deer? Different deer? It is a different deer. So there's 2 dead deer like right next to each other. Interesting. I do have some tools on me. Oh gosh. think the unfortunate thing too is like if I wanted
I'd
to
lay
move
down right here if
the
I thought I'd
camera.
ever wake up again.
There's not really. Like some people mount them to the top of their monitors, but my monitors sit pretty high, especially that one because it's vertical. So it would be like pointing down at me, which I don't really love. I mean, this one is too a little bit, but not. I mean, the top of my head is higher than the camera, I think, or like level with. So it would just kind of be a silly angle or a different angle, I guess. Weight-wise. Oh, we're exhausted. Oh, we got hypothermia. Shoot. Forgot about that. I'm surprised we didn't lose that last night. Should have jumped in that bed. Healed. Okay. We're still tired though, but at least this way we won't like hemorrhage our fatigue and stuff. We're just so slow because of that, which is unfortunate. I mean, I could sleep for... I don't think it makes sense to try and... Oop. A little spot where we could... That could be dangerous. If we're tired, we can't run. Yeah, so I think we'll do Mountain Town next and then Pleasant Valley. I think that makes the most pathing sense. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little bit of planning there, looking at the map and figure out what the optimal route is. So that way we're not like backtracking as little as possible. Time spent backtracking would be the best. My cat has joined me. Hey, buddy. Got a wolf over there. What do you want from me? Can't you see I'm busy? Alright, so that wolf was over there. Playing with my cat, not anticipating the wolves. I don't usually like let him on countertops and stuff like that. And I'm like telling him to get on my desktop, so I don't think he'll do it. He's like, I know this is a trick. Should be able to shimmy onto here and hit him. I'm just shooting him for the XP. Like, what is our... We're working on 4. I think the highest I've ever had that one is 4. We do have a book to read, which should get us a good chunk of the way to 4. But every little shot obviously is going to help, so just keep doing it when we have an easy shot like that. Got another dead guy. Oh, you know what? I should take that. And that makes me realize I need to get more sticks too, so I need to start paying attention to that. In fact, kind of leaning towards, we may, well, there's a cave roughly over there.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Man, we're gonna have to get right by this wolf. We might have to just preemptively shoot him too. You're in my way, man. Clearing a path. Because we're probably gonna end up. I mean, I don't know. Technically, it's the middle of the day. We don't really need to sleep, but we're so tired from the hypothermia that it might just make sense to go to sleep, you know? Just like kill time up here, maybe. Yeah, they're both over there. Maybe I'll get by him. I doubt it. This is a situation. This is a bad situation because he could be coming up this hill and I can't see him at all. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot right now. This is not good. Yep. I hit him once for sure. I don't know if I hit him that second time or not. Look, he didn't run very far at all. That's frustrating.
I'm gonna need some first aid. Soon. Oh, that hurts.
That is the situation. That is like the most afraid of wolves I get is when I know that they're just over the hill somewhere and I cannot see where they are. That's like the most disadvantaged you can be against a wolf. Fortunately, that time I got enough of a run up to where I could get aimed and everything, but sometimes you can't get that shot lined up in time. The other thing I don't know too, I feel like you always used to shoot them and then they would stop charging, but I feel like sometimes lately they'll still attack. Like that first shot definitely hit him, but I wonder if he would have kept coming for me if I had not fired a second time. Which I should probably reload.
Damn, that's smart.
At some point. We've shot like 3 wolves in this region already.
Damn, that's smarts.
A couple of them we really didn't need to, but that one we did. What, we shot the one in Broken Railroad as well. But there's not a cave up here somewhere. This would be a good little spot. See the rabbit. I see ptarmigan up here. Maybe we'll try to bag a ptarmigan for dinner. And we just camp out here like we did last night.
Smarts a bit.
Problem is we're so tired. It's hard to even aim. We got no juice. Got a quick draw. That's too short. Just missed.
Oh, that hurts.
Just short. Okay. Do I have a rock? This is my last chance. Oh, that hit him. Come on. That is a ripoff.
Too heavy.
That definitely hit him. Take my rock back, thank you. Muskeg Overlook. We might map while we're up here too, because I think there's a
I don't
good,
feel so good.
overlook or vista to map for. I think we've got charcoal on us.
I'll be hot.
What a walk. I don't think it counts as a Vista if you don't have the Polaroid,
Hurts.
does it? Because I don't have the Polaroid. It's frustrating. It is a Vista, for sure. I know it is. Okay. Well, this will lose us some weight right here, anyway. Hopefully there's a battery in that box over there. Okay. Let's do the fuses. Pop, pop, pop. Do the wires. How many wires? We had 3, I think. Did that take all of them? No. Took 1? Really? Please be a
I
battery
don't
in
feel
here.
so good.
Ah, look at that.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, we're so heavy now, though, but we don't have to go very far at all. Cool. Well, that gets us our second transmitter done, at least. And turn it on. And we're good. Investigate signal in Bleak Inlet, which there's a tunnel to right over there, so. Signal in Bleak Inlet, repair transmitter, Mountain Town. Okay. Well, we are exhausted. Can I shimmy down this at all?
Ah, damn, that smarts.
Looks like I should be able to. I'm just trying to think like where we want to land. It's like we could probably get to camp office. We're tired, that's the thing. We're exhausted, matter of fact. Like, maybe we can sleep for like 3 or 4 hours here. Let's do 4. And then proceed and see if we can't get to camp office, or trappers would probably be the ideal stopping point. Try and get down this way. Trappers because the tunnel to Mountain Town is right there.
That hurts.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
we'll manage though.
I don't feel so good.
You need to be careful down here as well. Not seeing any.
Ouch! Damn, that smarts.
Let's just make sure. Yeah, we got plenty of food for. I don't really want to stop and like harvest anything. Like that deer would be an option potentially, but I want to get to trappers. Like I don't want to have to deal with the stinky meat or you know, wolves or anything. That's a pretty cool lighting effect right now. So let's keep pushing that way. Alright, so there's usually a wolf somewhere over this hill, if I'm not mistaken. He might actually be farther over that way. I think he's farther over that way, so we should be good. Hopefully I can.
It's dusk,
Yep.
so night can't be far behind.
We don't have far to go though. I'm just shooting for trappers tonight. I don't think I've actually been to trappers yet in this run, so this will be... Trappers is like one of those kind of... I don't know. Default locations or main locations or kind of like storied locations, I guess. So it'll be good to check in there. Say hi. Spend the night.
Oh, that hurts.
Crazy thing could happen is that moose is outside of trappers and we just
Damn,
maybe
that's smarts.
fancy shooting a moose. I think I see the bear back there, but I can't tell. Thought I heard the Aurora music.
That smarts a bit. Getting... I don't feel so good.
Hard to tell. I think I do. It's hard to tell. It'll be interesting to see. I'm curious to see how this night goes if it is actually an Aurora and I'm catching it that early. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I can hear it more clearly now. And I'm starting to see it in the sky a little bit. That's cool. Fortunate thing is like we're not going to any of the regions where we need to hear it or we need it to be active. There, something.
Oh, that hurts.
Did I get enough sticks? I need to grab probably 4 or 5 more. Just to keep our ability to start that quick fire available. We're just so tired right now. I guess we're... Why are we so... Are we
Damn,
just,
that's smarts.
oh, my ankles are shot. That's why I can't run. I was like, why can't I run anywhere? It's because we shimmied down that cliff face and, of course, managed to hurt ourselves. So kind of slow going, but we're almost there. Just at nightfall. Let's get the radio out. I've never, like, used the radio in other regions. So I'd be curious if there's anything out here. I had thought they added, like, at least the little cache things to other regions, but maybe not. Wolves.
I don't feel so good. Ah, damn, that's smarts.
So there's usually, actually I think they took it out. I was going to say there's usually a deer that spawns in the barn over the hill, but I think they...
I could use
I don't
this.
think it does spawn there anymore. I think it was removed at some point. I'm a little worried about the wolves. There's usually one in this area. He's not here. I think sometimes they'll go over there, but it is during an aurora when they can act really weird, so... I don't see one now, so I think we're good.
Ouch! Damn, that's smarts.
We are set. Alright, I think we're good. I didn't notice any tree rubs. Kind of looking to know if that moose is gonna spawn. I think if he was here right now, we would see him already, but I don't see any rubs at all, so I don't know if he would ever spawn here. Which is fine. I mean, we don't plan on being here for long. We're just gonna check in and sleep. That deer was not in the barn over there, so I was kind of hoping we'd have that for dinner. There might be one if I really wanted to push it over the hilltop. Sometimes there's that deer that spawns there. Sometimes there's actually, you know what, there probably is. There's rabbits that... Oh, my wrists are shot. What did I do to myself? Sprained ankle and sprained wrist. One of each. Let's do this. Wrist. I'd like to be able to use the bow. I might try and bag one of these rabbits. For dinner. Maybe a couple of them if there's more than one. I did hear some ptarmigan too. I don't see them yet, but I have to shoot this rabbit and make that our evening meal. Oh, we spooked him right to... Oh, there's another one. Where were you hiding? Right at his feet. It's like my last 4 shots have landed right at the feet of whatever I was shooting at. There we go. It's like I need to put the tip of the arrow just above him. I think is where I need to aim. I might try to get that other one too if we can. I don't know where he ended up. Just one is gonna feed us more than 2, so if he's an easy kill. Which I don't even see him right now, so not super easy.
I don't feel so good.
I'm not seeing anything here. Unfortunately, looks like we might just do the one. Where did he go? Oh, I don't know. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Just giving one little peek for him. Let's just go in. Okay, let's harvest. Wow, that's a pretty small one. It's unfortunate. Really would have been good to get the second one. Okay. Let's fire up the stove.
Come on. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay.
Turned out pretty well.
Add fuel. There's something weird with the menu.
Feels like something is
which is
sapping
fine.
my
We'll eat
energy.
that too. But there's something weird with the... Oh, I see what it is. So, like, my brain says it's the farthest one on the right that should be what's being selected, but it's the middle one. And so, like, I see the rabbit hit that far one, and I'm like, got it. And it has to go all the way over. That's a little weird that it's that way. But it is. But it is. Okay. We can stand to eat more. What is going on back there? A cup of coffee? Huh. How much time we got? 23 minutes. Still cooking over there on the chair. Yeah, let's cook the other can. Eat that tonight. And then we'll have to probably... See, we're going to Mountain Town. We should be able to find plenty of food there. So I'm not going to sweat eating a little bit extra tonight. Okay, warming up. That's fine. It's not really consequential to us right now. I think we just go to bed. I think we're good. Let's crash. full 12. Okay, we're good to go. Anything useful in here? There's another book. But we already have cooking level 5. Rounds.
I could use a drink.
Okay, well, I tell you what, guys. It's been about 4 hours, just short. I think that's where we'll call it. Got my kiddos about to get home for the night. Gotta get them fed and taken care of. So I've had a blast this afternoon hanging out and playing. I feel like we covered a lot of ground. I wish there was some way for us to track like how far we traveled, all of those little stats. That would be really cool to do. Like have a counter or something. I don't know how that would ever work possibly, but that would be cool. Because we covered a lot of ground in this episode for sure, in this stream for sure. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you're catching the VOD later after the fact, I appreciate you tuning in, checking it out as well. I've probably said that several times throughout the stream today, but it's definitely true. One last time I'll ask is if you're here and checking out the stream, if you enjoyed the stream or if you're just stopping by to say hi and don't mind hitting the like button for me, I'd greatly appreciate that. And I think officially we'll do as like a static day or a scheduled day. We'll keep with the Wednesdays at 8 Central. And then I'll probably do like what we did here today, and as if I just get time that I'm free and am able to stream and want to stream, I'll just do it. I'm planning to kind of get back into some more recordings soon as well, so you'll probably start to see some more kind of like episodic series hitting the channel. I mentioned before there's some other games and stuff that I want to play at some point. Kind of break in some variety a little bit. What else? What's else been on my mind for the channel? I mentioned the memberships. I'm not sure how soon I'll do that or if I will. We'll see what happens there. I do want to kind of pick something spooky for Halloween this year. I've always kind of wanted to do like a Halloween series. Series for Halloween don't really work in my mind because like, you have one day of Halloween and then you're, done with it. So like doing a series of playthrough videos doesn't really make sense. So I've never really done that, but I think if we're doing more streaming, I think we could definitely do something for Halloween this year. We just got to decide what that's going to be. I have some games in mind for sure, but not decided on anything yet. So if you're watching now or if you're checking this out later and you've got some good ideas of what a good like spooky scary game would be for Halloween, definitely feel free to put that in the comments or the chat or whatever, and I'll look at that and take that into account. If I see multiple people suggest the same games, we'll kind of consider maybe doing one of those. So what else? I think that's it. Appreciate you guys all tuning in and checking it out again today. Hope you guys had fun. I may stream over the weekend. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see how it goes. So, yeah, I guess that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.